Greetings, it's the start of another day on our Euro road trip 2020. And Thomas, where are we going now?
We are going to the Future Rockets Museum.
Yeah, so basically, I don't know how you pronounce this place, it's like Peenemunde or something, but it's the place where they developed and I think they first launched Vita rockets, and there is one in the distance over there. So let's go and have a look at it. So we're at the entrance to the museum now, and apparently this building behind me was it was a bunker, and it was actually the control place for a power plant. And we found out what power plant is in German. What is power plant, Thomas?
Look at that.
It's a Soviet national anthem.
Ukraine nie zborna Dasz jej grać. Dasz mi. Mam kierowcę. Z kim
Rats. Oh, cool. Flush.
Missiles. So we're now in the V2 rocket museum. There is a V2 rocket, and wow, pretty impressive it is too. There's a memorial there. I guess that's to Russians who died either liberating the place or working here as slave labour. And then over there, I'm going to have a look at that. That I think is one of the first jets in the world. And there is the main museum, which is actually a Kraftwerk or power station. It turns out this memorial stone is for these guys here, and there they are, and they were prisoners in here, and then the 8th of February 1945 they nicked a Heinkel 111 bomber and escaped. Like, how do you do that? That's brilliant. So they built a whole railway network to bring workers to the complex, but this thing here that I first said was actually one of the early jets isn't. That actually is a V1 rocket, so I feel very stupid there. They did make some early jets, but that's not one of them. That's the V1 rocket, and as you can see, it was fired up this kind of little track as opposed to the V2, which took off more conventionally.
Oh no.
And that over there is the village of Peenemunde, if that's how you say it. And apparently it was just a very isolated fishing village before this whole complex was built. And the first thing they did was build a dike because it was always flooding. Over there is the Soviet submarine that we've just been on. And in this direction, over there, I think, is the island that we were at yesterday. And that direction is Poland, where we're headed next. So here we are, on top of the Kraftwerk. So when we got into Holland ages back, I actually looked on Google for thermal baths because we really were into the thermal bath thing on our last trip. And there aren't many, and a lot of them are closed because of COVID-19, but we did find one that was on our route called Usedom, which said it would be open. We thought we'd found it yesterday, but that was just some kind of like swimming pooly place. It wasn't thermal water. Well, it was all right. We got clean, shall we say that? That's about it.
Got a fit girl.
But this is Usedom. We've actually found it, so let's see what this is like. Our first thermal baths of the trip.
Now we are in Poland.
Yeah, which is a bit weird because I thought we had to go on a little boat to get into Poland, but suddenly we're in Poland.
Polish sign.
Yeah, we're in like some big town in Poland even, which is, oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's a big thing blocking the road.
Going on the bridge to mainland.
On the boat.
The boat. I felt very stupid there. On the boat, the boat to mainland Poland. And karaoke.
Че за тебе съм секси, секси, че за любов си роден. С мен да си нощ и ден, само да махнеш ръка. Безброй момичета секси, секси, идват при теб на мига. Но искаш ти една, малка съм аз, ти си голям, как не те е срам. Искаш сега, просто така, с теб да се греша. Малка съм аз, ти си голям, как не те е срам. И запомни, бързаш ли ти, ще се оправиш сам. Казваш, че луци по мен и че за тебе съм секси, секси, че за любов си роден. С мен да си нощ и ден. Как да ти кажа сега, че ти за мене си секси, секси. Нека се любим в нощта, но само в съня. Щом те докосна с ръка и щом погледнете секси, секси, знам ще избухне страстта в нашите тела. Малка съм аз, малка, но знам, няма да се дам. Искаш с мен да си тандем, само ден. Малка съм аз, ала за нас няма шанс. Знай, любовта няма цена, за цял живот е тя. Казваш, че луци по мен и че за тебе съм секси, секси, че за любов си роден. С мен да си нощ и ден. казваш, че луци по мен и че за тебе съм секси, секси, че за любов си роден, с мен да са нощ и ден, само да махнеш ръка. Безброй момичета секси, секси идват при теб